Good morning, y'all. As you can tell, I've got a different setting today than usual out here in nature, peaceful nature. The weather's starting to warm up a little bit. So, yeah, as a lot of y'all know, I'm cold natured, so I don't like to get out in the cold. So, hopefully this helps a little bit too with our relaxation for the breathing exercises that we do. So let's go ahead and get started. So just find a safe, comfortable place, stopping point if you're doing something that you're able to stop. If you're driving, if you can find a place you can pull over at that's safe, feel free to do that as well. And whenever you're ready, just go ahead and close your eyes. Just take some slow, deep cleansing breaths, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Let go of any of the worries about tomorrow, the regrets that you have about yesterday or the past, and just be here now. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Okay, let's do one more of those, and then we'll do our prayer. And prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as He did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that He will make all things right if I surrender to His will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with Him forever and ever in the next. Okay, y'all, so today's reading is April the 24th. One thing I lacked while growing up was consistency. My dad was an addict, and I could never tell when he was going to act out or how he would react to things. There was no pattern to his moods. I learned to keep to myself and to walk on eggshells. My mom tried a lot of things to cope with his drinking, but there was no rhyme or reason to her remedies. In short, I didn't feel I could depend on my parents for anything. My relationship with my sponsor has been good for me in so many ways. For the longest time, I didn't think I could depend on God any more than I could depend on my parents. My sponsor tried to emphasize that despite my doubts, my higher power is always by my side. Finally, during a talk one afternoon, I experienced a turning point in my recovery. I had listed many fears and expressed much doubt. To appear strong and get back to my program, I told her I knew God was there for me and would take care of me. When I finished speaking, my sponsor said only one word: always. Today, the word always is a symbol for my recovery and a sort of personal slogan. It reminds me that my higher power is consistently available to me, waiting for my conscious contact through the prayer and meditation suggested in step 11. However, I need to be consistent too. It only works if day after day I turn my will and my life over and listen long enough to hear God's will. It's up to me. And thought for the day: connecting is a two-way street. God is always waiting for me, so the next step is mine. My commitment to step 11 includes making time to work on this relationship with my higher power. And that's from the book As We Understood, page 196. All right, y'all. Hope everybody goes out and has a great day. Over halfway through the week. And yeah, it will be a pretty busy day myself. Didn't get in bed really late last night. As y'all can tell, this video was a good bit late this morning than my usual. So that's just going to have to flex and kind of ebb and flow wherever it goes, just depending on how late I work, when my deliveries are, things like that. So anyway, God bless. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.